Welcome, my fellow Selenites. What I bring to you today is my very first solo review of the movie Predators.
Psychic Celluloid Signals personal review.
Predator was actually one of my favorite films growing up. I remember being really into it probably when I was about 8 years old. I might have even seen it sooner than that. It's one of my favorite franchises as well. I love the comic books, and I love like the collectibles, like the toys and all of that stuff. It's very cool to me. So when Predators was being advertised on TV, it just didn't grab me. I didn't think that it had that good of a plot, and I specifically remember hearing Adrian Brody's character, say the line, "This planet is a game reserve."
We're the game.
And, just kind of being like, wow, okay, I've basically seen the movie already. I actually did finally watch it, and the reason why I watched it is because I saw a special screening of the first film. It just really rekindled my passion for the film and just the series in general. And I remember I really wanted to know what the Predators 3, I guess you could call it. I wanted to know what it brought to the table. And I've got to say, it was quite good. I'm definitely glad that I saw it. One of the issues that I had with it, which I thought was a pretty big issue, was its characterization. Definitely one of the weaker points. The character that Adrian Brody plays, his name is Royce. And he's your typical badass with a dark, mysterious past. And I will say that he's one of the more enjoyable characters to watch. Now, he's not really dynamic, in my opinion, but you definitely do root for him. He's what I would call your Swiss Army character, in that he's just this convenient, any tool for the job. It's comforting because nothing feels uncertain when he's on screen. There's never oh man, is he gonna be able to save the day? He's basically got it. What I liked about the first Predator film is that it took all of the characters to piece together who the Predator was. So you really got to know them through that. You really got to know, Billy, for example, who was whatever's out there, it's no man. That's just one example. They all kind of contributed. Whereas in this movie, it's basically just Adrian Brody takes over, and everybody's just kind of standing around with their dicks in their hands, essentially. Now, what I thought was good about the film were the Predator designs. They were amazing. From their masks to their weapons, without a doubt, you'll remember them. You've got the leader, whom the movie refers to as the Berserker Predator. Now, I remember seeing this particular Predator specifically because I remember thinking that his mask being held in his lower jaw, it looked kind of stupid, in my opinion, at first. But then I found out it's actually a xenomorph's jaw, like the aliens. He killed one and took its jaw and put it in his mask. So I thought that was pretty badass when I found that out. But my favorite Predator has got to be the Falconer Predator. He has this cool falcon-like drone that equips to his wrist, and he basically just uses it to figure out where the humans are in the movie. And the fight scenes too, another high point. They were a lot of fun. My favorite fight has to be the fight between the Falconer Predator, who I mentioned earlier, and who I call Mr. Yakuza. I mean, he has a name, but sadly, he's not really a super in-depth character. He fights the Predator with a katana, which already is epic. It was very reminiscent of when the character Billy in the first Predator movie stayed behind. Only this time, you actually get to see the fight. It's not just he dies immediately. Why is Topher Grace in a Predator movie? Did Predator really need Eric Foreman in its movie? I mean, what his acting range is basically just encompassed in Eric Foreman. I'm surprised one of the Predators didn't just go up to him and give him the foot in the ass like Red would have. Now, that might seem unfair considering that Arnold Schwarzenegger is hardly a master thespian, but it works in his case because his acting style works when portraying the character Dutch, Topher Grace, in my opinion, he doesn't make a convincing serial killer, which, by the way, that's the big twist. The geeky doctor is actually the serial killer in disguise. Just like he didn't make a convincing Eddie Brock in Spider-Man 3. They need to stop forcing him into these dynamic roles. He's not a dynamic actor. Hello again, fellow Selenites. Thanks for sticking around. Hopefully you got something from my review. If you liked this video, it would be a really big help if you gave it a like. Also, my man Josh, he's got some really good reviews on this channel as well, so be sure to check those out. You'll learn a lot. If you're interested in really getting to know what we're about, you should totally check out our Twitter and our Facebook, or both. The links will be below in the description. Keep it psychic, keep it real. Bam! Guys probably weren't expecting an unboxing in this video, but I actually have not opened this yet, so we're going to unbox it right here. The best part of waking up is a little bit of Topher in your cup. Alright, so let's start at the corner here. I wonder if they make these specifically for unboxing videos, because there's so much to take off until you're actually ready to watch the movie. It's like this sticker thing at the top. Yeah. Alright, so everything is officially off, and there's really nothing special in here. That's just the disc. There's no like cool bonus things, sadly. There is, however, this $5 towards one movie admission to see Naomi Watts in Shut-In, so it's pretty exciting. I guess I'll talk a little bit about the DVD cover. The DVD cover. Oh. Bam. Let's see. You've got Lawrence Fishburne, Adrian Brody, that lady. No, I'm kidding. Alice Braga, I think is her name. And Danny Trejo. And it's a little misleading, I'll admit, because first of all, Danny Trejo dies in like the first 20 minutes of the movie. He's not a major character, which is a little bit disappointing. Lawrence Fishburne is not also, like, he's probably more important than Danny Trejo, but this makes it look like he's like in their group, and they actually like run into him like in the middle of the movie, and he's like this crazy dude who winds up trying to kill them and like steal their stuff. He is one of my favorite characters though. Like Lawrence Fishburne does do a good job with the role that he's given. And other than that, it's just, you know, these two, and they're like the two main characters, so